Hey there, guys. I'm Cody Mayo, and this is Cigar TV. On today's episode of Cigar TV, we are doing another cigar review. This time it is over the Inca cigar. So, the Inca cigar, right? It's a pretty decent cigar, you know. It's, I would say, like a medium body cigar. Right there in the medium body range and all that. It has decent flavors to it, and it can last a good hour and a half, depending. It's gonna be one of your more lighter cigars, perfect for like the first cigar of the day, or if you're not a heavy cigar smoker, like in a way, like say if you're not used to smoking cigars with more full body aspects to it, this one's pretty good for you because it's not going to be full body. It's not a weak body. It's not a full body, but it's a medium body. So yeah, the band itself is gold with, I would say, almost like turquoise looking colors on it, and the name of the cigar Inca is in white letters. So let's get a close up on that band. Oh yeah, pretty nice right there. Got a picture right up here of some interesting looking dude. I don't know who that is or anything like that because when doing research for this cigar, it didn't really say anything about like anybody in particular. Um, so you rotate the band around, and you got these pretty cool looking designs on the side with multi-colors inside those diamond-like uh, structured features on the back side of the band. The ashes are dark and light in areas. It has a pretty marbly burn, and it actually started to canoe just a little bit up top after lighting it up all nice and even light. But I'm not expecting too much from this cigar, to be honest. You can get like a box of 20 for about, if I remember right, 150, maybe 100, and 139 to $140, I believe. I'm not too sure. I don't remember the exact price. But yeah, it has it had a tight draw to it, so I had to use my draw poker here to open up a better passage to draw more smoke through the cigar. But I've had a few of them, and I'd say this is probably like only the second one that's been like that, to be honest. It has most likely like a 50 ring gauge cigar. So yeah, those are some basic specs on the like size, the way it draws, about the band, and the way it's burning at the moment. So let's get into the flavor aspects of this cigar, and we'll go from there. So there is a very lightness to this cigar, like a very fine, light, powdery like taste to it. There is a tiny bit, just a very tiny bit of a spice to it, but nothing that's gonna like jump out and like smack you in the face or anything like that. More of that powdery taste. I mean, flavor wise, it has some decent flavor to it, but it's nothing that's overpowering, to be honest. It's a nice cigar. Uh, this cigar was originally released in the UK market, and then they released a version for the US market called the Secret Blend. So this is the Inca Secret Blend. It it's decent, and supposedly the cigar's tobacco binder and wrapper leaf was aged for 3 years prior to the cigar being made. I know, for instance, that this one box that I have right here was aged for at least 2 years because they didn't do very well when they came out initially, so they have at least 2 years worth of age just from the retailer that I got them from. So, it's not bad. It's pretty light. All the tobacco binder uh, wrapper leaf itself is Peruvian tobacco. So yeah, altogether, it's a nice smoke. You get a good bang for your buck if you like that lighter cigar flavors and all that. But yeah, let me show you what the box looks like, because that's what really drew me to this buying this cigar. Is the way that the box looked. It was pretty cool looking. All right, let me situate myself here. Set that down. So when we talk about Inca, the first thing that sometimes comes to people's minds is like the pyramid-like structures that they had and that are relics nowadays. And the box is kind of like shaped in the pyramid-like fashion. It is dark green with gold spider-y like looking designs on it. It has this band that goes around the back part of it. It's not a very noticeable band because it blends in with the box itself, but it is there. Use the light to distinguish the band itself. Yeah. Anyways, on the front part, it got the name there in gold lettering. Of course, you got this freshness seal, and on the top of the box, you got this cool circle design with this cool-looking metal or coin-like piece right here. I believe it's just like plastic, like one of those plastic coins, that you can get at like a dollar store or something like that. Something cheap, but it's pretty cool how they used it in the design of the box. It is a hinge styled lid, so it just opens up easily, especially since there's this cutout groove right here, so you can pull the lid open. On the inside, you got that cool looking design that they had on the band right here on the lid of the box itself. And inside, you got all these cigars. And that's basically about it for the box itself. But it was just too cool to pass up. So, yes, you get 20 cigars in this box, and I was close to the size, but it's actually a 660 ring gauge, as you can see right there. 660. So, yeah. So the Inca cigar, it's good. If you want something light, they do have quite the amount of stock from what I've been told from some resources, because the cigar didn't sell very well. I mean, if you want to give it a try, it's not a bad buy. You can only buy it with the boxes of 20, from what I've been able to see, at least from the site that I've been to get them. But if you look around hard enough, I'm sure you can find a retailer that sells them individually, so you can give it a try without buying a whole box. But yeah, the Inca cigar. On the flavor scale, since it's a pretty light cigar, I have to rate it at like probably 4 or 5. It's not bad, but it's not too good either. It's smokable. Uh, there's just not an over complexity to this cigar that's gonna really jump out at you and be like, hey, I'm a great cigar to smoke or whatever. Unless if you're into those lighter cigars. And if you are into those lighter cigars, then I'd probably do it at like a 6 or 7 on the flavor scale. But other than that, I'm gonna stick with a 4 to 5 range for myself. But that's just my own opinion. It is up to the individual cigar smoker to make up their own minds. So if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up. If you have not yet already and would like to see more videos like this one, please hit that subscribe button and then hit that notification bell in the corner. If you want to leave me a comment down below, then go ahead, for like tips, tricks, cigar gadgets. And if you want to ask me a follow-up question for the cigar itself, feel free to ask. If you want to find out more details about what I do on a daily basis and want to get some behind the scenes stuff that goes on before I make one of these videos, please follow me on Snapchat. It's the same as my YouTube channel, Cigar TV. Very simple, very easy to find. And other than that, I think that's all I have for this cigar right here. So yeah. Stay safe out there. And stay smoky.